the key elements of making a successful movie or series is the cast. And if you have that figured out, then half of your work is done. A prime example of a well-balanced cast is the one from Money Heist, seeing from what they've been able to do on the small screens, but also what they've been doing during filming. And here, we have today some of the funniest bloopers and behind-the-scenes clips of just about that.
Ni siquiera es legal requisar los móviles, no de mierda.
Filming a serious scene. It seems like one of the hardest things for the cast to do on set was filming a serious or an intimate scene, as the cast just can't stay serious. There's always someone bursting into laughter. In this case, it was Ursula. During the filming of her scene with Miguel on the island, their love scene, the two needed a lot of takes to do it right because those staring contests they had were just unbearable. In a good way, of course, neither of the two could hold it in, whenever they had a little bit longer to stare in each other's eyes. And it seems like Ursula does not want to let her fans see her in that spotlight, telling the cameraman that got these funny bloopers of hers to not release this footage. But we somehow got it, and we're very thankful for it.
Es una cuestión de seguridad.
Dancing is the answer. Whether there's a heist or not, it seems like the cast is always ready for a dance-off. And we're not just talking about Pedro and Alba, seeing as they're the most passionate about, just look at these people rocking it out. Helsinki is in the mix too, always managing to grab the spotlight behind the scenes of the series, always there to do a dance move or two and make everyone laugh. Just when you thought it couldn't get any better, there's always Darko. The big guy seems like a very serious person, but that's only in the series. He seems like he's always ready to party, always ready to join in on the party. He also knows when it's time to get serious, and we're not talking about filming a scene, but rather his opera singing skills, a music genre he always liked since he was a kid. The secretive professor. The professor, played by Alvaro Morte, has been one of the most secretive characters in the series, and it seems like it's in his nature too. While he was doing the island scene for the series with Itziar, the two were having lots and lots of fun. He got told to do whatever he liked with the moment, and for Itziar to go along with it, the two had bursts of laughter filming the scene. However, it seems like Ursula is not the only one secretive about these funny moments happening behind the scenes of the series, with Alvaro not wanting these funny bloopers being released as well. And his powers of persuasion are just as good as the ones his character, the professor in the series, has. But actually, Alvaro and Itziar are nothing more than very good friends. In fact, Alvaro is a long-time married man and has the most wonderful twins of his own. Just look at him busting out the moves with his little one in the kitchen. The poor dummy. Filming is a very serious job, and there are times when there should be no joking or fooling around. People have a job to do. But sometimes when filming a scene, no matter how focused and serious you try to be, there's always something getting out of hand, which happens a lot. Remember the scene when Tokyo was crucially given to the police? An epic moment of her being tied into a gurney and pushed down the stairs. Well, here's what was going on in that terrifying moment. Don't worry, it wasn't Ursula doing the stunt, but rather a dummy. That poor dummy pushed down the stairs, and a lot of takes were needed for the scene to be done to perfection, as something always got out of hand, with the dummy suffering a lot throughout the scene. In reality, Ursula was slowly dragged down the stairs safely and soundly, and she said that she liked shooting that scene, giving her somewhat of a dynamic moment. She's also one of the actors who loves playing jokes on the set, and it doesn't matter what she does. It can be something to do with her glasses or putting a simple lipstick on. She just has a way of doing these things.
Graba estos morros, increíble. Toma, mira, qué jugosidad.
The prankster. One other actor who's always ready for fun is Pedro Alonso. He's just unstoppable when it comes to dancing, and he dances wherever he can. And we mean that literally. Even at the table reading of the script, he's always ready to showcase his skills and some of his best moves. Oh, and we almost forgot about his professional stretching skills. Sometimes it seems like his dancing takes the actor out of this world in a different dimension, or that's just how he lives his life. But what's the one thing he loves more than dancing? It's pranking, especially his colleagues on set. Just listen to his hilarious idea for the scene at the table they were about to shoot.
Voy a comer toda trezo de golpe en cada toma y a ellos les va a encantar.
In the supposedly eating at the table scene, him together with Alvaro and Rodrigo, he says that whenever the crew would say action, he would eat everything at the table at once and leave everyone in shock. What's not to love about him? And Alvaro would surely agree with this, brothers in the series, but also some of the best friends on set while filming, two pals who enjoy working with each other. The infamous laugh. Jaime Lorente is just that kind of person who can make everyone laugh and has so much charisma on and off set. One you cannot resist. Plus, he's a fun guy. Every one of his co-stars said that he's an actor with whom you'll always be glad to shoot a scene with. But did you know that his laugh in the series is not fully acted out? Yes, at times, even when he's not filming a scene, he can burst into laughter in the same pattern, and other cast members even tried to replicate his laugh, but with no success. He's the only one who can do this. He's also yet another actor of the gang who fools around with the gang, just like Ursula, giggling around with the infamous smile we talked about.
¿Y por qué no va a entrar la policía?
Porque vamos a echar la llave por dentro.
He's just adorable. And remember that scene in which his lover Stockholm, played by Esther Acebo, gave birth to his child, a son of his? He was so excited, and the scene was very memorable due to his way of celebration.
¡Hoy! ¡Está hoy! ¡Niño! ¡Está hoy!
Running around kissing everybody and screaming, "It's a boy." Well, in deleted scenes of the moment, he was even more excited than that, but for the real scene, the crew had to tone him down a little bit, not wanting anything to get out of hand. Jaime seems to get emotional no matter what situation he's in, always ready to make somebody laugh or even join a conversation about the cities the cast are all named after, even if he doesn't have a clue about it. Oh, and one of the most interesting parts about their names, do you know that no one from the cast has been to the city they're named after? Coincidence? We don't think so. It's a great feeling when you have a very well put together cast like this. It's a joy watching the cast do their thing and love it. And we can tell you for sure that they're crying even more than you guys when they're finished with filming and watching all the episodes after, making you love them even more, as if that was even possible. On a related note, tell us down in the comments below what are your thoughts about the series and which character has been your favorite so far. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.